Welcome, Watermark family. This coming Sunday, we start a brand new series on the book of Habakkuk. Habakkuk provides for us one of the most remarkable sections in all of Scripture, as it contains an extended dialogue between Habakkuk the prophet and God in chapter 1. The prophet initiated this conversation based on his distress about God's inaction in the world. He wanted to see God do something more, particularly in the area of justice for evildoers. The book of Habakkuk pictures a frustrated prophet, much like Jonah, though Habakkuk channeled his frustrations into prayer instead of anger and eventually praised God rather than trying to run from the Lord as Jonah did. Habakkuk's prophecy was directed to a world that, though in the eyes of God, people must have seemed on the edge of disaster even when the northern kingdom had been destroyed in 722 BC by Assyrians. God's people remain in Judah. However, with another powerful foreign army on the rampage, faithful people like Habakkuk were wondering that if God was even doing something. Hadn't he given the land to his people? Would he now take it away? Habakkuk's prayer of faith for the remainder of God's people in the face of such destruction still stands today as a remarkable witness of a true faith and undying hope. As the prophet stood in Jerusalem and pondered the state of his nation, Judah, he must have been dumbfounded. So much evil thrived completely in the open, but God remained strangely silent. Where was he? How long would he allow this mess to continue? Not long, according to the Lord in chapter 2 and 3, another nation, the Babylonians, would come and execute justice on the Lord's behalf. The wicked in Judah, those who thought they would get away with their evil deeds forever, were soon to be punished. The book offers to us a picture of a prideful people being humbled while the righteous live by faith in God. It reminds us that while God may seem silent and uninvolved in our world, he always has a plan to deal with evil and always works out justice eventually. The example of the prophet Habakkuk encouraged believers to wait on the Lord, expecting that he will indeed work out all things together for good. Throughout this series, we will answer the questions that we always ask God. Why, God, why? So, I'm looking forward to seeing you this coming Sunday as we worship our King together and start the whole book of series on Habakkuk. I also have a file for you to watch just to give you an introduction to the book of Habakkuk. See you soon. God bless.